Alright, this is actually a pretty big deal for Google, and most people aren't even talking about the craziest part yet. Google is basically trying to combine Android and ChromeOS into one single operating system for laptops. Yeah, your phone system and your laptop system becoming the same thing. And honestly, this could completely change how Google laptops work in the future. Right now, Google laptops, Chromebooks already support Android apps from the Play Store. So at first you might be thinking, wait, don't Chromebooks already run Android apps? Yes, but this new thing goes way deeper than that. The difference is that Chrome OS is still mainly a browser-based system. It's built around Chrome. Android apps are kind of just added on top. But with this new system, Android becomes the main foundation. That changes everything. The leaked name for this project is Aluminum OS, although Google probably won't use that final name when it launches. And from what we know so far, this new system is basically Android, but transformed into a full desktop experience. Think about that for a second. Your phone apps, your phone layout, your Google account, your notifications, your files, your AI assistant, all working across both your phone and laptop almost like they're the same device. That's the dream Google seems to be chasing here. Now, here's where things get interesting. A leaked setup video showed parts of the new desktop interface, and honestly, it already looks way more serious than normal Android. We saw proper desktop-style windows, apps running side by side, a cleaner desktop layout. But the weirdest thing people noticed was an extensions icon. That sounds small, but it's actually huge, because Android normally doesn't support desktop browser extensions like Chrome on PC. So if Google is adding extension support directly into this system, that means they want these Googlebooks, or whatever they'll be called, to feel like real laptops, not just oversized Android tablets. And that's super important, because one of Android's biggest problems on larger screens has always been that it feels too mobile. Google clearly knows that. So now they're trying to build something that keeps Android's flexibility but adds the power and multitasking of a desktop computer. Basically, Android freedom plus Chrome desktop experience. And honestly, this makes a lot of sense in 2026. People don't really want separate ecosystems anymore. Apple already figured this out years ago with iPhone, iPad, and Mac integration. Samsung has been pushing similar ideas too with Galaxy devices. Now, Google wants its own fully connected ecosystem, and Gemini AI is going to be at the center of everything. That part is already obvious. Google has been pushing Gemini insanely hard on Pixel phones, and there's almost no chance these new Google laptops launch without deep Gemini integration. I'm talking about AI summaries, AI search, AI writing help, AI organization, probably even live screen understanding. Imagine opening your laptop and Gemini already knows what you were doing on your phone 5 minutes ago. That's probably the future Google wants. And honestly, it could either be amazing or super messy, because merging two operating systems sounds cool on paper, but it's also very risky. Chrome OS is lightweight and simple. Android is powerful but sometimes chaotic on bigger screens. So Google has to somehow combine both without making the experience confusing. And another huge question is apps. Will Android apps finally scale properly on laptops? Because right now, a lot of mobile apps still look awkward on larger displays. If Google fixes that problem, this could actually become a serious competitor to Windows laptops for casual users, especially students, especially people already deep into Android, and especially users who mainly live inside Chrome anyway. Now, another thing people are missing, this isn't just about laptops. This is probably Google building one operating system for everything. Phones, tablets, laptops, foldables, maybe even smart glasses later. One unified Google ecosystem. That's why this announcement matters way more than people think. This isn't just another Chromebook update. This feels like Google rebuilding its entire future around Android. And if they pull this off properly, these new Googlebooks could end up becoming the most important Google hardware launch in years.